Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. All right, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Lally Lulelo. Oh crap! I think I broke it. All right. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Just want to do some minor tweaks. To just about right there and checking my audio levels. All right, let's hop into it. I'm tired of toying around with the settings. Now, where we last left off, we fought the one cool boss. No pun intended. It was the ice boss, you see. Anyway, one boss that was actually a lot more interesting to fight and not as simple to deal with versus the other bosses that I fought. Now, granted, I did say the gladiator-esque style fight was a lot better than the fire giant guy, because he was actually pretty simple. I will give that. Now, granted, the freaking gladiator fight was annoying because I initiated the fight with like half my HP, but you know, that's just get good, you won't take damage, get good and parry. Problem solved. All right, so I gave him all of the is he gonna be the last boss or something? You know, now that I think about it, I think I was really given a reason to bring the nectar to this guy. I kind of just found him. It's like, hey, bring me stuff. I'm like, okay, cool.
As I stretch my wings uselessly, I've fallen into a sea of shadows. I remember
It's like, oh man, what the this dude on about, man?
is fading. The visions won't follow me.
He never gave me my upgrade to my last seal that I brought him, or last seal upgrade.
Place after all. But why should you get to escape while the rest of us remain mired in this miserable pit?
He's like, man, I just gave you all this shit for nothing. You over talking crap to me, man.
If I can't ascend, neither will you. No one will.
All right. These texture pop-ins are a little, yeah. But hey, you helped somebody out, and this is how they return the favor. I don't know, I was about to say flavor. Surprised, unless I missed a NPC somewhere, so I'm surprised I didn't really find anyone that said, hey, yeah, that guy you're talking to, he's bad business. It's that's awkward looking, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a chicken without wings, and it's just awkward. I don't know if it's supposed to be menacing, but it's kind of goofy. It's got a decent amount of HP. That or my... I didn't upgrade my weapon out. I think about it at another acid. I totally didn't upgrade it. Dodge. I think I'm gonna try to go for the parry at least once. If I can I not swap my seals? Pretty sure it was Y, right? Wait, am I stuck with the... Yeah, I can't swap my seals. I don't know. Oh, right, you can't pause it. Oh, shit. Don't hurt me. Oh shit, come on, man. I guess if you get tossed around in a whole suit armor, it hurt, but... I'm gonna take that head on. Damn it. Ah, shit, he's one of those bosses. That's always how it goes. If the boss itself isn't too difficult, just toss minions at the player. And that's where I get really annoyed with some fights. At least they're only one hit to kill. Wait, now I have the ability to swap my seals around. Not entirely sure why I couldn't swap it before. Okay, so when the enemies spawn in, it lets me use all the seals that I've acquired, but when I'm fighting, or I don't know, I'm mashing the Y button, now it works. Wait, the hell? Ah, okay. So I'm just a dumbass, essentially. Whenever I lock on, my seal logo changes and I can't swap when I'm locked on, so I have to unlock on. I didn't swap seals. It's just small things that doesn't make sense. Did I do anything? So I parried him, he backed away from me. Is this a bottle? Probably should have one. Did I get him? Yeah. Don't fall. There we go. Okay. Nope, don't lock with him. Oh. Ah. Oh shit, there's a lot more of them, or do they just keep coming in? Oh shit. I feel like they're just constantly spawning now. Ah shit. Nope, I tried. Yeah, I'm just lead pairing into when I fight the minions, because wait, did I take damage from him falling over? Or did I, like, daze him in the process of... Oh, shit. Oh, wait, no, it's blowing me away from the... Huh. Not sure if that was intended, but yeah, I got blown out of the circle versus pulled in, so... I'm gonna run. I'm kind of confused as to what's going on right now. Say this would be a perfect time to do that. I'm not supposed to jump in the hole, am I? Y'all look like you're having a good time. Or is he healing? Is he healing? He is healing. Oh, okay. Shit. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to jump in the hole, apparently. The enemies were healing him. So if I'm going to die by jumping in the hole and getting too close sucks me in. So I'm just supposed to just stand there and let him heal. Because the enemies got stuck in the hole. And they were just SOL, so I guess it's just free health for the boss. Which I guess I can't really complain, because the boss fights have so far been, you know, there's a second phase in the boss fight, so they regenerate anyway. But the way this one plays out is dumb. Very, very dumb. Very dumb. So while I'm here, level up my weapon. I almost want to look at where to find the heavy ballista, but if it's in that location that I hate the most, I'm just not going to bother.
Don't overindulge.
Alright, so I wasted my moonshine on the fight. Use that if I really need it. Might as well grab some mushrooms while I'm out here. So, but yeah, that honestly sucks. The fact that, well, shit, fuck around and find out, I guess. Pick up the mushroom. There we go. Truth be told, the fight wasn't even difficult. I just hate the fact that the curiosity got me killed, but honestly I didn't even know what I was supposed to be doing. It's the fact that he healed up by absorbing. I don't know, I'm just playing it back like, again, he heals by eating the enemies that spawn out, which kind of sounds like, hey, you should probably not let him do that. So I was like, yeah, sure, okay. But if that's the case, and if I die by getting sucked in, I mean, maybe I'll have a better resistance if I like dance around the whirlpool, but if it's an instant death, I'd better off just letting him do what he does and come back later. So, but that, I gotta redo the fight, so I guess there's that. I don't think I came up here before. Unless it's just another... No? Ah. I missed the whole NPC.
My, oh my. Aren't you a rare specimen?
Yes.
Rather dashing in that curious attire.
Oh, thanks, man.
And what of on the inside?
Got flesh and bones.
Must be a gentleman.
Ah, shucks.
Certainly not one of those boorish fanatics.
You got a good, ability to understand somebody.
In the meantime, why not take a look at my wares? Surely there's something you'll fancy amongst my collection.
Oh shit, this dude was selling upgrades the whole time. Shit, I wish I had known that earlier. But he's got limited stock on different items. I have 5 loots. Well, what we got? 600 to... What does this do? A curious set of tools beneath the rusted domes of the Muradin, so-called scholars group blindly at inherited mechanism and structure. Such tools often find new purpose even in Fulcrum. No, it's just a large bolt. Well, just there we go.
Welcome. Shall we
I'm your friend.
engage in some-
Oh yeah.
Gladly accept any
So I will take that. Should I have checked to see what that does before I go on a spending spree? Effigy of Hyros. Don't care. Ringing this bell does what again? Those familiar with the bell are able to resonate with the connection longer. Increases resolve. Guess out of curiosity, let me go farm those 800 tar now. I really hope the tool doesn't... I should just look this up before I do anything. Repair Ballistazooka? What tool should repair this? Okay. Oh crap, let me go farm this 800 so I can see what this tool does. Because I got the acid to upgrade the damage, and now I want to see what this ballista does. I wish there was an item that increases enemy drop rate. That'd be pretty useful. This is gonna be a long grind to 800 because I'm gonna get like 20 points from these guys. So I have the frog that I still don't know what it does, despite knowing that I can feed it. Alright, roasted rat, recover health. What did... see, I'm not fighting any poison enemy, so don't need that. Which I could. I really wish there was a way to have enemies drop more, because some bullet frog would be useful. Pose. Wasn't there something Yeah, I was like pretty sure somebody was back here. Excuse me. Just like walking into him as he slowly dying. And we're at 7 to 7. Timed this right. Oop. Okay. Ooh, he is lucky. I'm sorry, man. I assumed your intent. I'm sorry, bro.
I smell a rat. If it's not too much trouble, can I have a bite?
Sure.
Cheers. You're less of an arsehole than you look. I gotta say, I love the way their little bones crunch. But I always end up with a little fur stuck between my teeth.
Anything from that?
I could really use something strong, if you follow.
I happen to have drank all my moonshine, so I'm sorry, buddy. Secure landing. Alright, has anything changed with this guy? Is he still at a level 2? Am I supposed to just get up to like 10 points or something? The game's not really clear as to what I'm doing with the frog right now. Alright, hopefully that's enough for the repair tool, so I can get the Sutripper Ultimate Ultra Ballista. Might as well grab a mushroom out here. So as I'm walking, how do I feel about the game? If I had to slap a number on it, honestly leaning towards go back between 6 and a 7. Like, it's not, for the most part, I'll probably go with 6. Like, it does the bare minimum, as in like it works, it plays, but well, I guess 6, 7, probably 7 is like good, great. I had to look at the IGN scale, but I'm leaning between those two. But it does the bare minimum in terms of gameplay. The enemy variety, like their movesets and things of that nature, like, yeah, they're okay. They're just not really stand out in terms of the combat. The harding system is interesting, I'll give it that. The shell system would work if I would have enjoyed the shell system better, I should say, if there was more meaningful differences between the two, almost like proper classes between them. That's why they do have their passes. When I look into it, none of them are really stand out as well as I would like when you have like 4 choices out, you know. Combat wise, you know, your basic Dark Souls, light, heavy. Weapon skills available. The 4 weapons that you do have, I kind of wish there was more distinction between them. No, you have one set of dual blades, but it's like sword, bigger sword, and yeah, I guess you got the hammer for like the elements. So that's really the main distinction is poison. Yeah, standard, ice, poison, and fire when it comes to the elements. The bosses
Welcome back,
were
my splendid friend.
okay.
Shall we engage in some
That's pretty much where I'm standing at with this game. There's nothing that really
collection?
stands out that, you know, made it what's that word I'm looking for? Like after I after I finish the game, I put it this way: after finishing it, I'm not really gonna walk away like, wow, that element of this game was so cool, it stand out, blah blah blah. So the reason I go between a 7 or a 6 is like 7 sounds like it's good, it's serviceable, and 6 kind of lean more towards like it's glitchy or something like that, but still works. But then again, when I look at some of the enemies and how they casually throw themselves off the cliff, or wait, so I finally have a ranged weapon. Left broken in the tower. Fire requires boats. Okay. So I finally do have a range weapon. So all those hours ago when I was saying there's no range option to deal with all these like 40 million different people. Oops, I totally forgot. I now have ballista ammo, but let's see. Bazooka tutorial harden. And I didn't get the last seal, so that's what I'm kind of confused about. I beat the boss, turned it in, and he kind of just said, thanks, fuck you, and bye. He didn't give me the last seal, so hopefully, I mean, it's a weird, if this was done purposely to where like, oh, you better choose which bosses you should fight first, otherwise you won't get the last seal, then that's poor design in my book, honestly. I know since you delivered the seal, it's like the last one, but you're like, oh man, thanks for blah blah blah. Here's the thing for your trouble. Okay, this thing better hit like a truck. Like there's way too much wind up just to equip it. But I'm gonna have to go to my own personal scale. What does a 6 mean to me? Like it's not broken, save for a few inconsistencies, like getting stuck on ledges when I just want to go up a hill, and it's like you got to angle it a certain way just to go up. Enemy placement on some of the levels. You know, I'm just gonna say I'm at a 6 right now. That's just it. It's not broken. It's not bad or anything like that. There's just nothing to stand out about it. Like the only boss that I really liked was the ice boss, and that was it. All the other bosses and the gladiator was okay, but everyone else, yeah. The fog system with the bell, wherever the guy talks about it, to me it didn't really serve no purpose unless I just didn't do enough exploring. So I'm just speaking by what I've experienced. So you ring the bell and it's just the same poison guys. That's it. Oh shit. The familiarity system. Oh, and another huge complaint is the effigy system. I don't really see a point to it. Since you lose so much of your health from swapping shells, and there's not enough to differentiate the two, or the shells, I don't see why I would give up a lot of HP to separate. The only reason, like, even if it's like, okay, you're not supposed to separate mid-fight or something like that, right? Maybe you're supposed to do it because you're too far away from the crypt, and you can separate in front of Serena, whatever her name is, and go about that way, which I'm like, okay, that's fair. But again, I just don't really see no real reason to swap out. I must say, did I lose my harder because I harder mid parry. I mean, the Tarnished Seal is interesting, I will say that, having different effects. The only thing that, so for the slow motion one, for example, that's, I'm trying to think when that's useful. Since your resolve is used for so many things, like imagine if your resolve or your weapon art had its own separate skill, then I could definitely understand, you know, freeze time, and then use your weapon skill. I guess freeze time and use your item, but I don't know. I just don't see enough of a purpose to slow down. Because using it offensively, the amount of damage I can deal with my, unless I guess if I was teal and I'm able to string combos along better, then slowing time and just welling out with teal would probably work. But everyone else with the limited amount of stamina you got, I can't really I'd be better off just using the weapon art than freezing time and trying to attack. Speak of which, let me try it out. Oh, I failed. I failed again. And then the whole system that I can't swap my seals because I'm locked on is weird. Small nitpick, it's not hard to unlock on, I understand that, but it's just systems in place when you just have to ask the question, why is it like that, and what does it solve, or like does it give a proper challenge to the player, or is it just tedious? I'm really trying to get this slow motion parry off. Oh shit, why did I turn my back? Hoping to... Just about to go in. Wait, are you fucking kidding me? I thought I was immune during the parry animation. Never mind, I guess not. Okay, get up, bro. Where the hell is my shell? Where's my shell? Where'd my shell go? Is that it right there? I don't know what happened to my shell. Like, I was going to where all the guys were huddled up and frozen at, and I just couldn't get back into my shell. It's like I guess it disappeared with the waves, so. All right. No, wormfish. I'm just gonna stop trying to go for a parry, just straight kill him. I want to see how this works. That's it. It didn't really do much for damage against him. He just got ballistas just suck floating out of his head now. So that's the only range weapon you got is extremely slow. And you can still get damage in the process, unless it's just because I'm fighting a really large enemy. It's like going back, this thing about the topic for the shells and the uniqueness between them. How you have, everyone has like an X button for the kicks. I feel as though you could have like a poison throwing knife for a teal, or, you know, kick for Eric don't make sense since he's the brute of the class. Oh shit, he spawned right on top of me. And that's another thing, like, at least since these guys spawning, that's different, but actual enemies that would just spawn out of nowhere was always weird and doesn't really make much sense. So no, I am immune to getting hit while I'm in parry animation. I guess because of the wave that caused me to get knocked down. It kind of just screwed me all up when it happened. Oop. sure if I actually hit him. I just feel like out of all the bosses, though, I feel as though this one just has a ridiculous amount of defense. Because any other boss using my weapon skill did a decent amount of damage, and this guy, even with the full upgrade weapon, is not taking as much damage. I tried to dodge to it, but my dodge didn't register. We get further back. After dealing with the ice boss that hurt me once I got too far to the edge, I kind of don't trust being on the edge of this map, so. Yeah. Trying to see what the other guys are gonna spawn in at. Indeed. Alright, eat one of them. Maybe fight him in his chest or something and deal a bit more damage. I don't know. All right, so this is the part where, let's see, I'm getting drawn in, and I guess I'll just wait for him, make sure I don't get sucked into. Just as easy to get out, then I guess just make sure you don't go inside. Yeah. Ooh, shit. This is just kind of awkward, honestly. Oh. Do the slow animation. Probably gonna get smacked. Oops, I missed. Ah. I'm no bird expert, but with wings like that, I don't think he should be able to fly. I don't know why I did that the second time after whipping the first time. think he just summoned in. Did he summon in hours? Yeah. Oops. Alright, I can't really. Now, what's weird to me is that I'm fairly certain after coming off of a, shit. God damn it, just threw me over. Here, attack the boss. Just don't go back in the water. Just want her to kill him. He did it. Felt the gland, father.
Glimpse this moment over and over. Am I now to witness your ascension?
Yes.
Or will you shepherd me across the threshold?
Screw you, you tried to kill me.
I see nothing now. Nothing at all.
Plus the audio has this weird, this random cutout. Like it doesn't really transition well. Extract gland. I saw something glowing in the distance. Wording: upon extracting Dark Father's gland, you are given the choice to ascend. Ascension ends your time in the mortal realm. You will ascend and begin in Fulgrim in New Game Plus mode. Should you choose not to ascend, your save data will remain intact and you will be returned to Fulgrim. All right, across the... Oh, bro, no, don't. Let me go get my stuff first. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. I didn't even see what trophy I got. What's that trophy beating the game? OPSF. Untarnished. Default sugar baby. So I guess that was the game. Doesn't really seem, as far as I guess. Okay, I have to look into see if there's a third choice for your tarnished seal, because I still didn't get anything for beating the ice boss. I got the fire one from the fire guy, the time slowing one from the gladiator, the standard one from the start in the game, or from the slave dude. I didn't get anything for the ice guy, so yeah, I'm leaning more towards the 6 for the game, honestly. Like, there's really nothing really, for me personally, with it being a Souls game, that's the main reason I was interested in it. And that's why I said, just to start, it gets a 6, just because it's Souls-like. And going, it feels buggy or glitchy, then that's where you start to go really low. But I can't really crap on the story, because just like Souls games, these lore is mostly told through stories of the items you find, the NPCs you talk to, the yeah, just like I said, items that are like lore statues sprinkled around the map. So I can't really talk too much about when it comes to the story, but I mean, for the most part, I didn't really know who this guy was, and the fact that I was finding NPCs afterwards, maybe I just missed someone that really spoke to me about him. The NPC that turned the area into fog, I still don't understand the purpose for it, aside from the statues that are locked are now unlocked, so you now get new items. I guess there's a boss that spawns in at the tree, but that system, unless I glossed over what it meant, I didn't really understand it. The weapon choices you have are okay. Really, nothing really stood out to me too much in terms of, the weapon arts are cool. This one has the weapon arts are cool. It's slower, heavier, has more reach, and the other one had fire to it. So I can't really, for weapons that are distinct are good enough. I'm not gonna say you need Neo level of weapons. It's just that the 4 limited that you have are distinct enough to really justify using them. And will I die from? Damn. Oh shit. it's a me you killed with a hardened plunge. And why is there more ribs than there are enemies? It looks like there's multiple rib cages here, and I killed like 2 people. And the weapon skills, weapon arts are useful. Weapon skills. Oh, did you freeze it? Then you dropped it? It's kind of. Damn, man, that's cool. If it's supposed to be applying slow, it doesn't really feel like it's doing much of anything. But you know what? I want to be nice. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm leaving it at 7. I'm leaving it at 7. It could have been more. It's just okay. It's just okay. I guess it won me over by launching people across the map. I think that little explosion was kind of cool, but it's okay. I'm glad I finished it. Did I enjoy it? I will say, like, I enjoyed playing it. Don't get me wrong. It's just in terms of what it did, it didn't really do enough to make me go wowzers. Give me that. There we go. And yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'll say that. Would I recommend playing through it? If you can get it for dirt cheap, it's leave your Game Pass, so that's why I hopped on it when I did. That's it. It's definitely not a must play by any means for Souls-like games. The combat, the bosses were meh. Yeah, I'm just going back and forth with myself here, aren't I? Because to me, 6 feels too low, but I guess 6 is just okay. It's just okay. So yeah, you know what? Screw it, 6. That's my final answer. I'm done arguing with myself right now. I'm going with a 6 right now. Like, it's not like a bad game or anything. It's just very mediocre, I guess. You know, the bosses were, aside from the ice boss and maybe the gladiator, he did a little bit more that were interesting. The level design with the crystals all over the place was my least favorite. That's just the way the map was laid out, and I just wasn't a fan of teleport here, go find out where to go here or there. I like the other ones that were more of a traditional. I mean, I guess the Fault of Death are trying something different, but I guess it's one thing to try something different, but is it fun and unique? Especially when you're making your way towards the final boss room, and you have to climb that tower. There were just so many enemies. They were just sprinkled about, and I know I didn't do my best to explore the whole area so I could find all the upgrades for my weapons, but the level design just made me not want to waste more time there than I needed to. Just again, to go back to the shells, should have had more diversity to them, in my opinion. I don't feel as though there was enough. That's why I kind of just settled on Solomon after a while. Teal being the light but fast one doesn't really do enough. Like, the amount of HP you lose with him is not enough to warrant his skill set or what he brings to the table. Like I said, the kick would be cool if everybody had their own special unique X attack that added to the character. I know all the weapons have their own special moves, but I don't think any character has a special attack aside from the ground pound attack, so that's a missed opportunity unless I missed something and I'm just stupid. Yeah, so I talked about level design. It was decent. The crypt location where you fought the fire one, or no, where you fought the ice one, I actually enjoyed. The castle-like area where you fought the fire guy, that was a decent level design for me. Just again, the crystals, while unique, just kind of got really annoying to be in. Yeah, that's about it. I said it's a 6, and I'm sticking to it. Let me... Ascending would just create New Game Plus, so I think I'm just gonna stay on this save.
Do we have an accord? It's not an easy
And again,
hunt.
I don't know. I wish there was more to this hunt, unless I'm just not exploring the right areas. And yeah, and the fact, that's another big issue I have too. This is the only place that you can change weapons, and so, because I'm thinking to myself, especially with this game, how it's not too crazy in terms of like how far you can upgrade a weapon, you know, once you invest into it. Because honestly, when I was upgrading weapons, even the upgrades weren't that significant. I think the smaller enemies with the broadsword, once I maxed it out, it was like 3 hits instead of like 2 to 3 hits. Like a jump attack and a light instead of like a jump and 2 lights. That's how much of a difference. Plus the final boss, as I said, had a ridiculous amount of bonus health afterwards. So, but not being able to swap weapons while you're out on the field kind of suck. I know once you unlock the weapon, there's a statue holding onto the weapon. So it's like, oh, you want to go through the dungeon using something different, you can do that. But honestly, I feel as though you should just have the characters be able to carry the weapons throughout the whole game. Just go into your menu and swap your weapons out. I don't really see no benefit to the player to restrict to have you come all the way back to the crypt location here just to swap out your weapons. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't swap your weapons out. So, but I saw that at least on Metacritic, I think it was sitting at like a 75 or 76. So I don't know. I guess I'm just a really, I don't even say harsh, just uneasily not. I don't know the best word to say. I just wasn't too impressed by it. So it was decent. I did enjoy it. There's just aspects that just didn't really do anything crazy or is just awkward, such as the shell, the weapon system, the enemies throwing themselves off the cliff, and the bosses were meh. So I'm gonna stop rambling. I've been rambling on too long about how I felt about this game, but it's done. It's over it. Probably next time I stream, Callisto Protocol is going to be out, so I'm going to be playing through that unless I hop into Evil Within 2 because I never finished that one. But I'm a go now. Bye.